This is the 2021 Volvo XC90 Recharge plug-in hybrid, and it's $120,715 according to the paperwork from Volvo. Manufacturer's list price $114,990. Includes a climate pack at $600, which is heated windscreen washers, heated rear seat, heated steering wheel, power folding headrests, $275. The leather at just under $3,000. And the metallic paint at $1,900. Plenty of room. It is a 7-seater. This is a bag that carries the recharge cable. You can see we've got the cargo blind taken out to give us that big flat floor. Heaps of room, very, very comfortable, and that middle row quite adjustable. Of course, there would be rear seat air conditioning as well. We've got a 2-litre turbo and supercharged petrol engine, looking at 246 kilowatts plus 65 kilowatts for the battery pack, 440 newton meters across 2200 to 4500 RPM. It'll sprint in a very un-Volvo-like 5.5 seconds to 100 kilometers, but is limited to 180 kilometers as a top speed. All up weight 2,315 kilos before you lob anything into it, including the 70 litres worth of petrol. It's an 8-speed auto, 22-inch wheels, and as you can see, a fairly hefty looking vehicle, and sporting the signature Thor's hammer headlights. Drives very nicely. It's got adjustable suspension due to the various drive modes that the vehicle has, and they're accessible via the little jog dial just here. So hopefully with what we've got, so constant all drive, you can go off a little bit of off-road. The Polestar engineered really does give it some life, and the typical Volvo touchscreen where you can scroll across and give it some extra information and do all your adjustments. If you want to learn more about it, you scroll downwards for your settings and your owner's manual as seen here. Home button down the bottom, heated seats of course as we mentioned earlier, and your audio and other information including the driver performance. So we've been averaging 6.7 litres 100. We have been running mostly on the petrol side of things rather than charging up the battery. It does have the regenerated charge, which when you're in drive you just tip it back a little bit more and it'll give you the braking for the regeneration. You need to pair a smartphone for your apps like you tuned in, and Spotify. You need to have a Spotify account and enable it on the phone for all that to work. Audio courtesy of B&W, or Bowers & Wilkins as the British audio firm is known. Absolutely brilliant sound, as clear as you can ask for, and just what 120, near enough 1,000 will buy you. Is it a good drive? It's an absolute cracker drive. It will get up and run, no problems whatsoever. As we mentioned, 5.5 seconds to 100 Ks. A very flexible, very easy going drive it is too around town. And we took it on a nice long run up to Newcastle and back from the lower Blue Mountains, and it is a superb cruiser on the highway as well. Check it out at volvo.com.au. This is the 2021 Volvo XC90 Recharge, a plug-in hybrid. Nice and easy in the way that the plug is set up. It's got a almost fuel cap style cover for the plug in there. As you can see, we're on charge at the moment. The downside in one respect is that at full charge there's less than 40 kilometers worth of purely electric driving when it comes to the amount of charge the battery will allow. So we'll get inside, we'll have a quick look at the dash. We've got the engine switched off, so we'll kick that into live, and on that bottom right hand corner is the amount of charge that the battery will have, and down at the bottom left it will show you the amount of range that the battery will give you. So we're at 11:18, as you can see. To get up to 37 kilometers worth of charge, it'll take roughly 4 hours. So a plus and a minus in that you do get some great economy when you're pootling around town, but unfortunately there's just not enough to really make it an ideal city car in the context of what Australian cities are like. And I do believe that Volvo are planning to increase that over the next few years as the world moves towards bigger batteries for hybrids and pure electric vehicles.